Morning to you. How are we doing on this fine Sunday morning? How's things? I can turn myself down. I've heard myself back on playback. That means the audio's going through. We're going to actually flick the Twitch screen on, and we're grand. We're ready to start the stream. Eh? Well, we are ready to start the stream, but I'm absolutely knackered. I'm not going to lie. I couldn't sleep last night. It's one of those things, isn't it? During the summer, where you just, I know it's hot and stuffy in the evening, and there's no air, and you have the window open. But I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing these days. Sort of, it's just so still outside, so there's no air sort of coming in, so you don't get the benefit of a breeze or anything like that. So yeah, just a fan going next to me, but. Yeah, I think 5:30 was just like, I can't sleep anymore. I'm absolutely ready to get up. And I thought, well, since I was just lying in bed, let's get up and flick the stream on, eh? Nice and early. Let's flick it on and grab a little bit of extra time. So the tea is made. I'm here to provide a friendly face, a friendly voice for anyone that would like it. First thing in the morning, as always. Been doing this for quite some time now. Well, before lockdown, really, in the likes of Mixer, or should we go back to Beam, is what it was called before Mixer, and then obviously moved on to Twitch. Lockdown happened, and this is where this sort of stream started in the early morning sort of side of things, and we kind of kept it ever since. So always provide that friendly face and a friendly voice for anyone that would like it. So cheers to you. And we're ready to rock and roll with a bit of F1 25. We'll start off with a bit of career. I've got my career that I'm going on with at the moment. It's only a short career. I'm trying to plough through it. I'm currently leading the championship, so there's not a problem there on that side of things. The difficulty's not up high enough, if I'm honest. But we'll go on to sort of F1 well, where the difficulty sort of rockets, if you like, and we'll be tested. But at the moment, we are having a nice chilled start to the stream, if you like. So start the season break. It says as there isn't another race for a while, we will be closing down the team HQ until the next race weekend. Should they not be doing some work on the car? That would be good, wouldn't it? So R&D is what we need to do. So can we upgrade the car a little bit? That would be good. Recommended upgrades. Go on then. We'll do that. Give them something to work on while we're away for a little bit, eh? It's available. Recommended. Can we insufficient points? So that's why nothing's coming up, because that's in development. And then what's the perks? I haven't actually flicked any perks on, I don't think. Should we flick some perks on? Chassis perks. So that is actually active, the chassis perk. What about that one? We've got any perks on that one? Active. It is actually active already. So nothing left to do really on that side of things except race, I believe. Overview, we've got goals available, so we can select a goal. LB, nice and early. You're like me, buddy. You can't sleep too. Too hot, buddy. How are you? My friend? Look, and you see, look, you got VIP status. Look, I actually went into my streaming stuff yesterday and reset all that and did a few, because I've got people in there from sort of years ago that don't even watch my stream anymore or anything like that. You've just woke up, have you, my friend? How are you? How's your viewership? Your stream went very well, I think, the other morning in terms of an average viewer of 3. So I'm glad I managed to help, I think, 3 of you out yesterday. So it's not usually the case. I'm usually quite busy, but we were around about at home. So even when I was busy, I managed to flip the laptop on and just turn it around for all of you. So we'll try and do that. And I'll say if you guys tag me in your streams on the Discord and stuff like that, I will come in and provide that friendly viewer. Yes, I got VIP before carers. I was just going through the list. It was a case of who come up first, if I'm honest. Right, let's do this. What we got? Complete 4 laps using at least 2 engine components. Complete 2 sessions without damaging your car. But we can try that. Well, I'm sure I'll probably damage my car. Wind tunnel. Complete any session with the fastest lap. We'll do that. We're just going to get started. We're going to get started. You should be first, though, my Lord of Essex. 250 gear changes. Okay, we'll do that. Earn 5 championship points. I think we can earn 5 championship points as well. So yeah, we're going into that, and I went into the mechanics of the stream behind the backgrounds, and why is it not playing? Just seeing YouTube is not playing. Why are you not playing? It's not working. It's not working. Look. Or maybe it is and it's just not loading. That's what it is. I think it is working. There you are. It's working in the background. It's because I'm the new favourite. Yeah. I actually wanted to add little things. So I was going to put Lord of Essex as a thing. So not just VIP. I was going to put Lord of Essex, but it doesn't allow you. I thought, oh, that'd be cool if we could have a special section, where we can go, where I can tick them off if they all become lords or whatever. But yeah, can't be far off now, buddy. Yeah, definitely not. Closer and closer. Right, we race through the parents. So we're going to start off. We're going to start off with just a nice, easy race to get us into the flow, if you like. I say a nice, easy race. I didn't win the last race, so it might not be that easy. So congratulations, you've won a trophy. Claim. You might get a few yawns as well, because like I say, I am actually quite knackered. I did contemplate trying to lie in bed a bit longer, and it just wasn't happening. I thought, I'm not sleeping. I can't sleep anymore. So I had to get up. And now I'm going to play my nemesis, which is a racing game, which when I'm tired, I drift off. Might drift off into a wall. So you're gonna have to keep me company. You're gonna have to keep me flowing. That's the idea behind it all. Right. You'll nudge me. I think the wall will nudge me. Right, go to next session. Oh, look, so we've got some nice sunny. We've got sunny but rain. Qualifying in the sun and racing in the sun. What time's the race today, or has it been? I don't know. I've lost track of the time. Well, this one's just saying. Look, so they contradict themselves. This one's just saying weather forecast is sunny. The other one says it's going to rain. So that's good to know. It's very helpful. Hey, no snoozing. Yeah, I know. I'm sleeping on a job. Right, let's get some of these done quickly. I much prefer doing this than Alright, I'll get the 100% done. Or try and get as many 100% done. You'll see if you yawn. No snoring on stream. Eh? How dare you snore on stream? Oh, it failed it. Thought that'd be a sure bet to get free. I'll be around 1 PM highlights, usually on Channel 4, around 6:30. Okay. So it's about 1 o'clock live. Okay. Might tune in, depending on what we're doing. It depends if we're having a lazy day and what the wife's up to, really. Yeah, big yawn ready for you. Welcome to Essex. Things you should know. A street for fun. Don't take things seriously. As we got the other day, yesterday, when someone came in, you knew where that chat was going, didn't you? I knew where it was going straight away, but I was quite civil because it's the first one I've actually had on stream like that chat. Whereas obviously someone wants to show me their artwork on stream. It's kind of weird. I've never had it on stream. Obviously, had a million and one messages as everyone else has had during the sort of likes of social media and whatever, but never on stream like that. But it was interesting because the lady, she's very, very talented. She is, but obviously, I'm not looking for any work to be done. So, but which she accepted very well. You know, they don't always do they? Try and pressure you into getting what you want. But yeah, I had a lot of it. A few messages afterwards, which was like, well, I don't mind interacting with anyone. Is quite happy to do so, especially when they are sort of genuine. Happy to do that when they're genuine, but it still doesn't change the fact that I'm not interested in anything. You know, usually it's like, are you a bot? Are you just trying to farm off some easy work that you've created on ChatGPT, or you can get somewhere else in it? Because there are ones where you can just get for free. So you do get some so-called graphic designers come in and try and sell you stuff that you can actually just get for free anyway on the internet. That wasn't the same person throughout. That was a gap with no chat, and someone else picked up the conversation later. Oh, quite possibly, it was a genuine person, but whether it was the same person, I don't know. Yeah, but I had a nice chat with them in my inbox. I say a chat; it wasn't much of a chat. It was about 4 or 5 messages. And like I say, super talented. However, not interested in anything, and they didn't try and push it or anything like that, which is what they usually do. So the tone change. Did you see my portfolio? Oh, very much. Yes, it was a nice, friendly, followed by a quick change of. Have you seen it yet? Have you seen my work yet? So yeah, no, quite reasonable in terms of price compared to other. I mean, I've had some other people really come in and really try and charge through the roof. They do not try and charge through the roof, but I, not interested. Simple as that. You saw it was going nowhere, yeah. Oh, feel free to try. I don't mind someone shooting their shot if you like. They're in it for trade. It just gets annoying, doesn't it? As from a streaming point of perspective, when you constantly get messages in, you mention your streamer, and you can guarantee on social media that you will get at least someone in there. Oh yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. Some of it probably was AI generated and whatever. I mean, I've had someone do something for me before, but as a nice sort of thing to do, they just did it because they liked me, and they did some of my artwork, and then they showed me the processes on a video and whatever to show it was completely genuine and whatever. So yeah, they were grand, but they were so genuine. I must have had a chat with them in my inbox with no strings attached, for about 2 or 3 months, and then they just said to me, "Oh, I'm going to create something for you for free. There's nothing I really like chatting to you," and they created it for me and sent the video to me and everything. So they were absolutely super. They were. So the guy on Discord sounds much more genuine with the atheist game. Oh, he is genuine. He is genuine. Michael, love Michael. Top man. I did a review of his game recently. We connected on Blue Sky because he was sort of getting a bit fed up with, in terms of that he was a bit down in terms of that he didn't always feel that people didn't get him, if you know what I mean. But he's a good laugh. He's top of gen. He really is. 100 Bullets is a game that I reviewed recently of his. He's an indie developer, and he. I think that game came out about 4 years ago, and it's very much, I should say, underrated. It's a really, really good game. Like I say, it's more of the puzzle sort of like figure it out, chill type game. So 100 Bullets. If you can, have a little look on it because he sent me the game and asked if I'd review it. And I was like, yeah, yeah. And he sort of, please don't rip it to shreds. Please don't rip it to shreds. I said I won't rip it to shreds. I appreciate an indie developer if there's only like one person working on it. I can. There's no way I would rip anything to shreds. I don't. It's not my style. You probably know that anyway. People tune out some trying to promote themselves these days. Oh, very much so. I think there's so much of people trying to promote themselves that they get fed up with it, don't they, a little bit. But no, I welcomed him in, so that was me. I welcomed him in to the group, and I was quite happy for someone to take a look at his games. He's offering a few free codes as well, but no one saw it. I wonder if anyone ignored me, and I said, no, I'm sure we can get a few bites, but he did offer a few free codes to a few of his games, or at least one of his games, I think. So probably 100 Bullets. But yeah, he's a top guy, Michael. He is. He just needs a bit of encouragement, bless him, because he feels that the world's against him a little bit at times, and I think we all feel like that. But he's. I know the feeling on social media where you feel that you get ignored and whatever. So the thing is battling that feeling, isn't it? Because it's the thing with social media these days, especially X. It is very much a pay to be seen model, isn't it? Let's face it. Actually, can I do anything? Can I do anything with a decent success of getting done? Someone posts a link and I think, oh, what's going on here? Essex Tea, what's that shit? Yeah, very much. I think probably, I've probably turned a few people off me as well. But never mind. You've got to self-promote yourself. It's a way of doing it. I hate doing it. I really do. But I think eventually you get used to it. Do you know what I'm going to do very quickly? It's getting fucking hot in here. It's getting hot in here. But I ain't going to take off all my clothes, I'll tell you. I'm just going to open the door instead. Well, this is it. This is where they say that, self-doubt and whatever. And I'm not going to lie and say that no one ever gets self-doubt. I do too. I get little things, whether I'm annoying people or anything like that. And I'm sure I do annoy one or two, but, I think you have to realise that you can't be everyone's cup of tea. You've got to be you. If you want an extra viewer or two, because I'm not going to lie and say that's not what we do it for. Always nice. No one wants to sit there and we don't stream and plan to talk to ourselves. It's not the plan. We'd like to talk to one or two people. I mean, I don't care about the numbers. I just like talking to one or two people. I probably did yesterday, getting trapped in that underwater maze. Did you get stuck? Did you get stuck? Right, let's get this race done. Get the first race done. I've opened the back door. I always think it's funny when the dog she just sort of goes in between the door and then just sits there right between the door. Also, when the net curtain, she just she could move it out of the way very easily, but she would not. She would wait for someone. I'm a lady. Move it. Help me out, please. She's my diva. She can do it when she wants. Right. Lots of facts on this. Right. Go to next session. Here we go. One shot qualifying. We're actually finally, and there you go. Speaking of bots, Shenronson,
Just look at that sea of orange.
best
No
viewers on.
surprises
As
if
if
I tell
anyone's
you
going to buy
we're
that.
here in
Honestly,
Holland
why would
at
anyone
Zandvoort for the Max
buy
Verstappen
viewers? Why
celebration
would anyone
party.
want to do that
It's
in
a
the
quick
first place?
track and
Someone
perfect
once
for high
accused me of
speeds,
it,
high stakes qualifying.
of
Welcome along to the Dutch
gaining
Grand
viewers.
Prix qualifying
They
day.
were. I saw you jumped to 100 and I think it was 150 followers in the space of a month. That's not like you. You must, and basically start accusing me of doing follow for follows and all sorts and buying viewers even. So much so. I was like, well, no, I've never self-promoted. That's what it was. I'd never self-promoted. That was it. I always felt too shy to self-promote. This was a few years ago. And, yeah, I just wouldn't self-promote. It was quite that, I need to look at my car, my vehicle. Some of these are a bit worn here. I need to have a look quickly before we start the race. I just remember the last race we did with ECU. But yeah, they thought I was, I don't know what they thought. I don't know, but I'd never self-promoted, and that was as simple as that. And then I thought, well, sorry, let's self-promoting complete Xbox Discord. Let's do a little bit on Twitter, and a little bit on Instagram and whatever. And then within the space of a month, I jumped about 140 viewers, should we say? And it would be nice to have that sort of growth again, but it won't, because those people that have followed from the Discord now have followed. It was a one-time deal. Once they followed, they weren't going to then re-follow. Do you know what I mean? So now it's sort of like gradually enough on about another 100, 120 since then. But yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, needless to say, that person and me fell out very quickly because I wasn't going to take any shit. I didn't have to explain myself, but I did, and it was a genuine sort of thing. But they, to be accused of that, and then the thing was they were within my circle of people that watched me at the time, and then they accused me of that, and they gradually tore away like 6 or 7 key people that viewed me, and then I don't know how that someone like that would be so destructive, in terms of my stream or anything like that. I never really bothered, but some people that I consider friends just suddenly stopped viewing me, which was really, really strange, because we used to have a good laugh, and literally stopped interacting with me full stop over it. It was really, really strange. But yeah, strange. Not that I was going anywhere or anything. I just had a bit of a leap in viewership. That's all it was. I could apply that component, keep things fresh. Put that component. We've got 3 components. That's looking a bit worn. 151. So should we go back to the first one? Track 6, a little bit worn, isn't it? Again. Jealousy. It is. It can only be that, but it was really, really strange, honestly. Because these were people that watched me and viewed me during lockdown and stuff like that, and we've got to know each other. As you know, this is what I do it for, get to know people and stuff. And I thought they knew me to know that, I don't do that sort of thing, but hey, you get some, like I say, get some really, really strange people out there. And then I had someone else come in for a while that had been watching me for a while, and then suddenly started me. So they were part of the same group that obviously had turned on me for no reason. So that I say, you can be someone's cup of tea, and then all of a sudden not, and you can have a poisoned sort of chalice or a poisonous person in your stream as well very quickly, and things can go wrong as well, which is kind of like strange. Just found the whole thing strange, and like I said, about a few weeks after that, when I was ready to sort of recover myself, if you like, on stream, because it annoyed me for a little bit. Not my confidence a tiny bit, I won't lie. Suddenly going from sort of 7 or 8 regular viewers, if you like, that you become friends with, to 0, as in no one likes you. Have messages on X and stuff like that, you get them. no one likes you and whatever. What do you keep doing it for and stuff like that? You're just a fraud and all that. And I knew where it was coming from. Really, really strange. And then they went as far as to say that within the circle that someone went as far as to say, I never know who exactly it was, but went as far as to say that I'm a complete sort of fake in when it comes to family and stuff like that. I don't really have a family. That I'm a sad man that tends to have a wife and children on stream. And it's like, and I remember Puffy at the time who was.
We have our grid line up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then.
He's sort of like, they're crazy, because he said, I've known you for like 15 years. I've known you to stream, to actually play Forza with a baby under your arm, feeding a bottle whilst trying to play Forza. That is me. That's what happened. Honestly, absolute strange behaviour. People get that. I'm currently trying to help a few others get to affiliate. Kind of sprung out me encountering someone named the Dad Vader on Behaving Beardsley's channel. It's amazing what a simple hello there can do. Oh, nice. Very much. Again, I'm happy to help people out. If you want to send me their links, I can quite happily go into those if they want a bit of help as well. It is amazing how friendly people can be with simple hello there, and offering a bit of assistance. Even just going to watch with it. They call it networking, don't they? And that is the way to get viewership and stuff like that, is to network, be genuine as well. Be genuine and make connections. No follow for follow. Genuinely make connections. If you genuinely make connection with someone, then the likeliness is that they'll probably come into your stream, and then they might bring one or two of their viewers, and then you get to know people. That's the whole idea behind it, isn't it? Is getting to know people, and then eventually they come in. That's the theory. That's the madness behind it. When I get it, I just don't have the time for it. So my life's just too busy in some respects. Like I say, family, wife, kids. I mean, there are people that obviously have a wife and kids that will play games every night, and I don't knock it. I get it. What works for them works for them, but obviously, it wouldn't work for my life. Because I believe in keeping everyone happy, and I know the wife would never say no to anything that I'd ask. But and likewise to kids too. But I don't think it's fair. I've got to spend quality time with them as well. Do you know what I mean? Dad Vader is a affiliate himself, but there are a couple in the community, and also the guys yesterday playing Phasmophobia. Yeah, send them my way. If they've got their own Discord or whatever, I will come in and say hello and offer a hand everywhere, in which way I can do, if I can. Sounds cool. Sounds like you're really helping. It sounds like you're enjoying yourself, buddy. And that's the whole thing. Enjoy. Ads. It says ad break in progress. Oh, in progress. I thought it was coming up. I was going to dismiss it and cancel it. Bugger. Alright, next session. I think with affiliate you do need to self-promote yourself a little bit, obviously, because once you get your core of sort of people in that are regular, you get to learn the regular times and when they're on and stuff, and then you gradually refine your stream around that. You get the affiliate status, and then you go and do your own thing. You don't care about the numbers anymore, or if you are hunting affiliate, you have to sort of switch your mentality to care about the numbers. I remember when I was getting towards affiliate, and I knew I was above the average. It told me I was above the average, but I had so many days to go. I just stopped streaming.
Here this weekend, it's even
And the
easier
crave
to
to
find
stream
the
a
Dutch
bit more
fans
was
as they
there. I
have a race
wanted
to
to
call
stream
their own
because I
once
enjoyed what I
again.
was doing.
A
I
warm
wasn't
welcome
ever
to all of our
doing it
viewers in the
for
Netherlands
things,
and
but I knew I
around
was
the
over a
globe, of
fit, and then I
course,
thought, well,
as we get
I could be
underway for the
counterproductive
Dutch
here.
Grand
I could
Prix.
stream, and then I could
Zandvoort
actually knock
circuit has 14
my
corners,
average
10 to the
down a
right
little bit if no
and
one
4 to the
watches.
left, with
So I
plenty
start.
of
Mr.
steep
Angel has a
camber
bit
and
more
elevation
challenge
changes
getting
to
regular
keep our
schedule. This is
drivers on
it.
their
So it would be
toes
nice to get him
throughout
there.
the 2.6
Yeah,
mile
well, we
lap.
can do if like again he's the same. If he can just shout out in there's a score when he's going live. You've both got my obviously you've got my Facebook Messenger and whatever. Just ping it on there. And what I can do is I can go into the Discord and I can use the at everyone because it doesn't work for everyone. When you do at everyone, I turned it off because obviously everyone was using it. So I turned it so that only people in with staff sort of side of things could use it. So it's all turned off apart from that for them. So it doesn't always work. He doesn't always tell me. No, I know he's not very good at self-promoting himself. People need to get on about self. It's a conscious thing, isn't it? It's like I don't want to annoy anyone. I don't want to bug anyone and stuff like that. That's what it is. And I get it. I get it because I don't like to bug anyone. So yeah, tag me and I can put the everyone tag on it, and then hopefully. But even then, it's catch-22. Most people look at it and go,
yes, for sure. It is never nice to be on the receiving end of that
and
teammate
that's fair
battle,
enough.
to be
It's
the one
people's
not
lives,
winning.
isn't
But
it?
for the driver who is, on the other hand, it's a real confidence boost.
Giving
Because,
someone an
as you
affiliate
know,
drive. We've done
the
it a few
first job in
times for
Formula
people in the
One is
Discord,
to
so
beat
I
your
don't see why we
teammate.
can't do
It
it
is
a
a
few
team
more
sport,
times.
but at the end of the day, that's the only...
Worst case scenario at home, all it is like I did yesterday. I knew I was busy.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I could leave the laptop on, just turn it away from everyone, turn the sound down, and then I can just have a little look at it now and again and stuff like that. Just make sure it's live, and that just gets. And like I say, if you have a device yourself, put yourself in there as well. I think it works most of the time. I don't think it works every time, but I'm pretty sure it can give you a view at. As Quax was saying the other day, you can have 3 or 4 accounts. You can't. It doesn't work like that. It comes from the same IP. So you streaming doesn't count. But if you have another device logged in watching your stream from your account, even though you're streaming, it counts. So that can give you an extra viewer straight away. You might have to sort of make sure that it's not going black half the time, do you know what I mean, and going off. But that is one way. Someone else told me about that ages ago. I didn't even know that worked, but obviously I have to have a device logged in now, just for playback purposes, make sure that it all kicks off. But even that is gone black now, so that's the thing. Is keeping an eye on those sort of things. It's not always overly reliable to have another device in. Also, the other thing is the view number is off-putting as well, because it's not always an accurate representation of who's watching. So it can sometimes say 6, but actually there's 10 people watching. And sometimes it can say there's 4 people watching and there's only 2 people watching. It's not always entirely accurate, the viewership. The one way to do it is to, if you want to know who's watching your stream, is to use the @ symbol, isn't it, in your chat, and just leave it blank, and that will come up with a list of people that are currently in the stream. But that's going into the sort of mechanics of it all and looking at it all, which obviously once you become an affiliate you don't look at. So I say get your average view, and my advice, if you're ticking every box when you get your average view, resist the temptation to stream. That's what I would do, unless you know you're guaranteed to not be counterproductive. So that happened to me on a thing that I noticed. I actually knocked. 1 month I thought I was going to get it. When I really had a push for it, I thought I was going to get it, and I didn't get it because I counterproductive at the end. I went and streamed, and some of my streams were below the average for stream were actually taken away from my average, dropped me. So I was I think I was at 3.1, and then ended up at this stream at 2. Up in the month at 2.7, and I should have just left it alone. And if I'd left it alone, that would have been it. Because I think, what is it, 15 hours you got to stream? You've got to stream on 5 consecutive or so many days, isn't it? And then 15 hours, is it? I don't know. I think it's 15 hours within the month.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking
good.
I
really don't know what it is to achieve affiliate. Obviously, you've got to have 50 followers, but then it's the average viewer of 3, isn't it? But not quite sure. That's it. You don't self-protect. Yeah, I don't think many check self-promotion because they're so used to it on the internet. That's the thing. It's most people promote themselves, and so they should. That's the thing. So they should. But yeah, I don't think everyone clicks on it. I mean, if you look at I don't know if you've ever looked at your analytics on Twitch, but one thing I looked at yesterday as I was going through it all, you know, when you send out a notice to stream, if you like, it's supposed to go to people on your phone. And I mean, obviously, I think I've got about 260 people with it turned on, so it says, but only a few percentage actually interact with that. I think it's something like about 2% interact with it. It's kind of crazy, really. You did the long stream the day before. I had a Sea of Thieves streamer where one of them was Dad Vader's group raided with over 20, then an evening stream with no views. Yeah, so it happens. Do you know what? It's really, really strange, the evening streams. Because I've done evening streams, but I thought, well, do you know what? I'm going to do an evening stream. I never do a solo evening stream or anything like that. I did, but I'm thinking, oh, I'll get some viewers. No, didn't work. And I've done that twice now, and I swear I get more viewers at different other times. But it's kind of crazy, isn't it? Sometimes you think you'll get viewers, but it just doesn't work like that. It's kind of a bit all over the place, isn't it? But congratulations on you, buddy, getting raid. That's nice. It's always nice to get raided. What is your average viewer now? What is it saying? Because you must be close. And I know you would have done the other requirements. So because what is, if you let me know, I can sell it.
Okay, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.4 seconds.
Sure, I am leading because I just off the track. So the other one in the Discord as well is it's filtering out those bots, because you get some people in there that you know are bots right from the start, but you've got to give them a chance. So I standard welcome message up. And you're never quite sure. So I wasn't sure if they were bots or not, But I had invited from another Discord. I was in a Discord. I was in a Discord where quite a few years ago, when they campaigned for localization issues in regards to Xbox. So people from other countries but the main focus on the marketing isn't on their country. So Xbox obviously massively focus on America and Europe, but not all of Europe. Only certain countries in Europe, so UK and other things. Thank you for following Milky Slot. I'll get this right. Thank you. How are you, my friend? Thank you for dropping in. Can't check currently. We'll get on laptop in a bit. I should be on day 2 now. Okay. Thank you for the follow, buddy. I hope you're well. I've completely murdered your name. Mikey Malik Salot. Mikey Malik Salot. There you go. I think I've got it right. Mikey Malik a lot. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for coming in. Completely butchered your name. How are you, my friend? How's things? Hope all is well. I think you've come from the Complete Xbox Discord. You've come in from what I was just talking about, which was Cat's Globalization. I can't remember what it was called. Discord. I wrote an article at the time for Complete Xbox about the sort of the pains of sort of countries that don't get Xbox sort of like marketing or anything like that. They kind of get brushed aside with stuff. So, I mean, years ago, Xbox didn't market the UK extremely well. There was a time where you had, you often had to have an American account for certain things, so they'd get different things, and things would release, early in America compared to the UK and stuff. There was a time where it happened in the UK, and so much so that people were importing American Xboxes to play certain games. One of them was Jurassic Park. There's a game called Jurassic Park that came out. It was absolutely fantastic, but it didn't launch in the UK or in Europe, which was kind of crazy. Only launched in America. The only way of playing that game was via an American console. And I had a friend who had an American console, and he lent me it just to play that game. But I know all about the issues that countries have, and although things are much better in the UK, and other countries like Spain, France, Germany, even the Netherlands, they're much better, but they're not to the same level as the UK. A lot of them, and obviously you get other countries like Brazil, Portugal, even. I mean, you think Portugal would have a decent sort of following Xbox, but there's absolutely nothing. And obviously, the way Xbox has gone recently, the market inside of it has been absolutely atrocious in the UK. So God knows what it's like in the rest of the world. So, and obviously Japan, they don't know what quite they want to do with Japan. Do they sort of go for it, then they don't, then they're all a bit all over the place. But I wrote a lovely article about it all back in the day to help Kat out, who was trying to get Phil Spencer to sign something, which I think she did get them to sign it in the end. But obviously that didn't mean anything because Xbox went nowhere in terms of things. I think things got massively better and then nosedive in terms of where we were going. Right, back to the game. Oh shit, corner. Do not pause the game on corner. It's not what we should be doing. So I do get serious sometimes with the Xbox. I go through stages, you see, with the Xbox. I'm a bit disillusioned sometimes with views because there's this short, quick, easy way to get people to click on certain things and grow the sort of articles, websites, and stuff like that. But I don't agree in selling your soul. So I'm not going to become some console war hating thing. What always makes me fun, what I find funny, is the ones that console war and say, "Oh, you need to call it out. You need to do this. You need to do that." But you know that they have a massive preference to it. So, but they don't claim to be a family, But they have a massive preference. But when shoes on the other foot, they're not willing to say the same about their particular brand that they do like, and that's when the fanboy comes in. Obviously, I'm not going to lie and say I don't prefer Xbox. I'd be lying and say that
absolutely awesome. Just amazing.
But I write for Complete Xbox. I'm invested in the ecosystem in regards to Xbox, so I obviously want Xbox to do well, but it has its negatives.
Many
Totally.
whether they could pull off the win here.
Does exclusives drive how well the console sales do? Most definitely. Of course it would. But they've stumbled onto Game Pass, haven't they? I haven't stumbled onto Game Pass. Game Pass was a winner, but I don't know if they thought it would be this successful. In terms, and it's really grown, and a lot of developers like Game Pass as well. As much as you hear a lot of people say that developers don't like it, no, they do. They do. I've spoken to plenty of them that they do like it. They like the fair shot of instant money that takes away the pressure of developing a game because they know their game's going on Game Pass and they've had all that money up front. So to slag off Game Pass, and anyone that slags off Game Pass or whatever, PlayStation has tried to emulate it, haven't they, with the PlayStation Now, although it doesn't quite implement exactly the same, but that's where the origins have come from. You can quite clearly see that's where their side of things have come from. I prefer it, but I don't see the point slagging off PlayStation. Some of their CEOs maybe, but not the platform. Exactly. See, PlayStation do exactly what they want to do, and they do extremely well. And they've got the brand so strong that you can literally just drop a controller and it'll get millions and millions of views. Whereas the other side, Xbox struggle because they don't have that advertising, sort of campaign that just enables them to do that. They don't have the followers, or so you get blind followers that are, want to play gaming, which everyone knows about PlayStation more so than Xbox. So there is that to it. But yeah, I don't understand the complete affiliation so that you would knock another console down. It kind of seems weird, doesn't it? Why would you be a fan of a plastic box? They play your game, great. If you can afford both, great. If you can't afford one, then you have to choose which one you want. And if you're already invested in an ecosystem, then that is the one you're going to be buying, isn't it? It's quite as simple as that. Why would you then throw away something, all your money that you've spent, because you are only buying digital licenses at the end of the day? That's where we moved on to. I know physical media is a thing, but good luck in trying to get physical media to work without the internet, because it doesn't. Obviously you can play games without the internet, but you don't get updates and stuff like that. And the minute when you get updates and stuff like that, it's not physical. And obviously you do get some games sold. It's not just Xbox, Nintendo do it too, where you get disc and there's actually nothing inside. Is that they get the box and there's nothing inside apart from a little bit of paper that just says, but download your game here. Well, it's like, it's not really physical, is it? This is that. Right, driver rating rival, almost there. We're at 84. Rating 1 point to win. Okay. Let's go into F1 World then and see if we can do a few things there. Is this going to be another trophy one, is it? Yeah. Received another trophy. We can loft it up high. Actually, going back to viewers, if I was going for viewers, I already know that on my analytics and stuff like that, I get more people view between sort of the likes of 8 and 10 o'clock than I do when I start a stream at, say, 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6:30. So I don't do it for viewers. It's just because I'm up and it's my quiet time. So I stream then. And I say hello, and anyone that wants to come along comes in, says hello, and have a nice little chit chat, get to know each other, and that's the beauty of streaming, I believe. It's getting to know each other and making connections. Right, we're going to come out of this now because we can go into F1 World. Slowly getting through with the championship. Slowly going through. So Essex is home to Manningtree, regarded as the smallest town in Britain. It is. It has about a population of about 900, although been there fairly recently. And there's a lot of building work going on. A lot of building work. Cold Edits is raiding the stream. Thank you, buddy. How are you, my friend? Thank you for coming in, saying hello. Means the world. It does. So we're going on to F1 World. I'll be watching the movie. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Thank you. What have you been playing, buddy? Obviously, you come in raiding. What have you been playing, my friend? You had 2 followers from 25. Nice. F1 25 too. Well, you're 2 followers from 25. Let's give you another one now, and then I can come back. So if I give you a follow, it gives me the chance to come back. So there you are. You are 1 follow now. And I'm sure Albie might be willing to do the same as in this chat. And there you are. You can be on 25. There you are. That'll give you a nice big smile to end the day when you get to 25. So you've been playing F1 25 too. You enjoying it? How are you getting on with it? Essex fact number 7. St Andrews in Grinstead is believed to be the oldest wooden church in the world, dating all the way back to 1081. There you go. So Cold Edits, when do you stream, buddy? I'll follow in a second. There you go. So you're going to get your 25. They'll be there, buddy. So what sort of times do you stream? And is it just F1 you stream, or do you stream other games as well? So we are playing F1 World now. Visit goals. So we've got some goals to complete. 5 shared goals. What do we get for this? What I want is the tech stuff that enables me to build my own equipment. You don't get enough of it. Drive 6-1. Right, yeah. So getting on really well. Just whenever I can, and I stream Minecraft, Fortnite, NBA, and F1. Nice selection of games there. Awesome stuff. And you're really enjoying the F1. Have you played other F1 games? What do you think of this F1 game? Right, we're going on to the solo events because we can do the daily rotation, which will be within range, which is always good. So we've got tech level 266, and we can do all of these. We have done that. I think I'm nearly done, Albie, with some of these. We'll do the daily rotation. We'll go and we'll carry on with this. But the start event. That's where we're going. Yeah, so I'm sure Albie will be along and give you that extra follow and then get you on your way. Obviously, if you what system do you stream on, buddy, or what systems do you own? Obviously, you've got your Minecraft, Fortnite, NBA, and F1. How do you play them, buddy? Obviously, I'm predominantly an Xbox gamer, but I do have PlayStation. I am obviously able to stream on the PC as well if I wish. But I just love doing it from the comfort of the living room. And the ecosystem followed, had to get onto the laptop. There you go. You've got your 25 cold edits. There you are. And like I say,
well, Anthony Davidson, it's a big day for them. Their first time in the division.
Cheap and unlocked.
How should they approach it?
Yeah, I mean, look, you're facing new competition,
Follower unlocked.
new machinery. You're trying to get your head around it all. But
towns and villages, mandatory technically by the old letter of law. Mandatory is regarded as a population of 900. We spoke about this just before. It makes it the smallest town in Britain. It is the smallest town in Britain.
Against yourself, the lap times you've done.
It's kind of crazy how small it is. But because it's got like the river running through the middle, and it's quite a big sort of mouthed river, which goes on out to Harwich and then obviously out to the sea. Away, we go. Guessing you've just finished, but we'll try to help with viewers and chats where I can. Oh, very much so. That's what we're all about. All about helping each other, making connections. This is what we want to do. Make connections, make friends. Simple as that. Obviously, you can get some really, really big streamers, but when you get the big streamers and stuff like that, I feel that you lose the, making the connections part with people. You have your sort of crowd, and that's it. I'm all about making connections, as is Albie. Making friendships and connections and getting to know people. And once you get to know people, then I feel that they might actually come back, come and enjoy your streams a bit more, because you get to have a nice little chit chat about not just a game but life, and that is so important. Having a friend that you can just chill with and get on with, if you like, about every stretch of life. Round we go. Right, that 1 of 5, and we're away. Obviously, tech level says that I can do this no problem with the traffic light system. So it says green, so I should win this. It's part of the dailies to do, so I will do them. The tech level is high enough now. High enough anyway to do the dailies. Some of the solar series now I'm nowhere near. Got sort of high oranges and high reds.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
And we are away. I need to have another mouthful of tea. I need to drink the tea. I need to drink the Essex tea. I will get back to CFPs as a company. I'm just so focused on this. Seems to be my jam at the moment. Really into the F1 games. Track games don't usually grip me. Because I usually get bored of them. there's only so many races I can do, but this one has really got its heels in me. But I enjoyed the last one, and obviously there's so much more to do with this game as well, because I've got Breaking Point, which I've been holding off doing because having this just before launch and stuff like that for review purposes and whatever, and then obviously streaming, I've been trying to keep away from the Breaking Points. So obviously I've played Breaking Point, I've played it all the way through, but in terms of streaming, I haven't. So we've sort of started again. I think we did the first Breaking Point again for viewers. That was it. We literally came in, touched on it, and went off. Movie though, I haven't done. Obviously, because it's only just recently come out, and it's all been completely locked anyway. The movie side of the game. No prospect. Our former colleague is off with this coming week. He's a proper Sea of Thieves addict. Oh, nice. You get to have a nice little chat. Good for that. Right, Tiptree, on the other hand, is regarded as Britain's biggest village. So we have a small town of 900 and a big village of 9,000. Tiptree is almost famous for its jams. I need to put the edit on there. I've got jammy, haven't I? FYI, I'll be watching the film, but when it goes to streaming... Exactly. Oh yeah, very much so, buddy. I'm not going to stream. I don't intend to stream the film. For people, Breaking Point, I intend to stream. I will do Breaking Point very shortly when I do some F1 stream. Might even do a little bit today.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do any of the film because it's too new, and it's simple as that. The film's too new. But I think that's a bit unfair, isn't it, to put that on? There'll be people that watch, I'm sure, but getting to the cinema is too much of a challenge right now. I understand that, buddy. I do. And you're cool. Don't worry about that, but like I say, I totally understand. For the exact reason I didn't want to spoil Breaking Point for people. I wanted the game to be out for a good number of weeks before I even attempted to break the point on stream. Obviously, review purposes, I know where it goes, and I've done it. But I'm going to do it on stream, Breaking Point, but not the movie. I might wait 6 months before I do the movie. I think on stream, because this is a game that is going to live with me, and I don't even know if there's certain things with regards to streaming that invalidates your
okay, well done. That's
terms and conditions. I remember one being
Keep it going.
Ghost of Tsushima. So one of them was there's a scene where he gets in the bath or whatever, and you see his arse or whatever, and that technically invalidates the terms and conditions on stream. I don't know why it would. I don't agree with it, why it would, but it does. And there are one or two things that have cinematics in. I think The Witcher is one as well, which technically, The Witcher 3 is a scene in The Witcher 3 that validates the terms and conditions of Twitch, so people have to stop that bit on the stream and they pause the stream. Or it's personally, I wouldn't. I'd just let it do it. But I know people are very big with the avoiding the terms and conditions, and especially with the music. Yet some people just play music all the way through and don't seem to get a strike. I try and keep my non-DMC or whatever it is, whatever they want to call it. That's why my music at the front is all carefully chosen. Shit too, but carefully chosen, as opposed to people just play music in the background. I think Twitch is much more lenient these days with violation strikes and stuff like that.
Okay, mate.
New games may get initial hits, but many will avoid because of spoilers. Exactly. That's
Final lap of the race.
That's how I look at it. If it's a story-based game, if I'm going to stream a story-based game, that's why I only ever seem to go in. If you don't watch me do anything that's story-based, it's extremely new. I only touch on it. It is That's all I ever want to do. Touch it. I mean, an F1 game is very much different. People want to know what the game is all about. But when that was brand new and released and whatever. But same with a sports title or a shooter or anything. But anything with deep story, you have to run the risk of obviously ruining it for people. Now, obviously, people have the choice of coming out of your stream and stuff like that. Surely must know that there's a chance things might get ruined for them. And like you say, you give me FYI, if I stick the movie side of it, you'll be heading off, which is fine because obviously it's my choice to do so. But I'd already made the conscious decision not to ruin it for anyone anyway. That's just me. I don't want to ruin it for people, which is why I don't know if you noticed the tarmacking incident. If you've seen the video that I put up on the Discord, that is just for us. I did joke and sort of say, what would people think of if I put it up on sort of social media? But that was to get anyone's. I wasn't entirely being serious, if I'm honest. Hence the reason it's not gone up there. But it was also to get people's, if they were against it, I wouldn't do it. And Keris is a little bit against slagging off Mr. Oliver.
Yes, amazing.
I mean, Mr. West. John West. John West with his tins of tuna.
Joy to watch.
Bless her. There you go, race 1. So that's the daily done. So now we can go on to Connor Sport.
They've done it then. A spectacular victory here in Abu Dhabi. And a massive confidence boost for the entire team.
If that goes into YouTube, you're going to have to give it an 80+ rating,
I mean,
which means no viewers.
At points during the
Strange
race,
that, isn't it? But no, I purposely have not put that on social media. I joked. It was more of a joke than actually. And Keris actually gave me permission because she said as long as there's no slagging off Mr. John West tuna,
three drivers approaching the podium right now.
It's fine. And there was nothing in that video that I did. I think it's only a 2-minute clip. There's nothing that's more right at the start about coaxing Johnny into telling us what tarmacking was, because he kind of wanted to tell us. You know, he wanted to tell us, don't you? He left the bombshell there, and it's like, if anyone does that, you know someone's going to ask you to tell you. It was a good laugh. And I'd say that's on Discord. You can have a laugh at yourself, but yeah, I wouldn't put that on social media. Having said that,
well, it's been glory.
It
for
is
some,
on the Twitch.
Less so
it is
for
on
others.
Twitch highlights.
But who knows? The tables
but
might
no
turn
one views my highlights, so
out.
that's why it's
Plenty
there.
more races to come this
it's
season.
Safe.
So join us again.
It's safe in the knowledge.
F1
One, it
World.
doesn't upset Keris. And two, it's in an area anyway that most people wouldn't see anyway. Like I say, it's in the Discord. So the Discord knows people what we get up to. It's a good laugh. It's good fun. So that's that done then. Right, so now we've got, what are we up to now? Connor Sport things again. 18 lap Connor. Is it 18 laps? Connor, we need some tea. I'm getting dry. We can't let the tea go cold. I wish these loading screens. The loading screens are such a pain in the arse with this. They really are. I swear they're getting worse. I think it's because I'm noticing it more. When I was like playing it, I was like, "Oh, it's F1 game. I love it," and all this stuff. But now I'm like looking at the screens, and I'm thinking, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" All the time, it's a big hit. Pet hate of mine. Right, so we're going in to Connor Sport Championship. I think this is race 2. This is the weekly stuff on trying to grind our way. So this is the sort of mode that is going to keep you coming back for F1 and coming back to the game.
Well, a warm welcome from the commentary box to this F1 World event.
But the other thing I want to do, and as I said the other day, I want to, going to download a few tennis games. We've got a few in. I'm going to rotate a few tennis games over the next few weeks for Wimbledon, I think, as well.
Well,
but time is what it's all about. Whether I have the time to do certain things is another thing. There's things I want to do. Oh my God, we're starting the 21st. Got to make up make our way through the pack. Oh my god! Hit the wing already. Damage the wing. Collision with my own teammate. That's not good, is it?
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
I have taken some damage. We'll be fine. He says we'll be fine.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
On the MFD, not the MDF, the MFD. New strategy. I can feel that wing already causing havoc. Not good. Use the curb. Advantage up to Stroll now at number 11, P11. Force him a little bit wide. Cut through the pack. Yeah, nice. So we've obviously got a decent chance of winning this race. We've got the speed. Trying to outbrake a few. And oh my god. Grass is not my friend on this game. Grass is not my friend. Mouthful of tea coming up. This is fact number 9. Colchester back in the day. It dates back to Roman times, and it is Colchester's technically oldest town in the UK, but it is now a city. So it's kind of strange, really. Britain's oldest recorded town, now a city. I don't know if I'd rather say the town to have that sort of ring to stay true, wouldn't it? I don't know, but Colchester was so developed at the time that they had their own mint, and they actually contributed to the London Mint. They produced all the Roman coins for Britain. They really helped out. So Colchester has a lot of fame to it in terms of history. It was also the capital at one stage.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
DRS enabled. Okay, right. We're up to Hamilton and Pastari. I'm not even going to pronounce his name. I give up. We're up to number 8. Can we do Hamilton here? No, on the brakes. We couldn't. I could have done if I was being aggressive. I might have took the stuff back then.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Can we rewind that bit? Rewind that bit. I'm going to use a rewind. Because I just really smashed into him, didn't I? Did a break off. I'm not going to do it now. Hindsight. A wonderful friend. Give him a slight little nudge. I don't know who's going to come out here. He might take me out if I'm not careful. We're going out the outside. And we're through.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Keep off the grass then. Keep off the grass. Now we all like to touch grass, but not right now. And we go. Round we go. Fastest lap for Sonda. I assume he's in the lead. Is he in the lead? No, he's not.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
There
well done.
Ours is the fastest lap now. We're up to Antonelli. Obviously, we want to win the race. Doing comfortably. Lap 3 of 18. Yeah, we're at 7th. So not too bad. Outbraking Ant. Oh my god! Shit, that was close. That was close. Could have took my wing off.
No need to worry about the tyre
Verstappen
conditions
is literally
now.
dropping rubber everywhere. You just see it come out of his tyres. Oh, that was nice. That was lucky. If that had been gravel, I'd have had a big problem. Right on Verstappen there. Oh no, we've got the grass. I'm going to back off a tiny bit.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push.
Get past Verstappen. We're trying to. We've got a nice little run on Norris as well if we can. Maybe not. DRS is on. within range.
Gap to your teammate behind, 9.6
we've done Norris.
seconds.
Didn't want to try and do Russell at the same time. I really desperately would have took myself out. I really would have thought that would have been the case. Oh my god, he took me out, the bastard. Took me out. One sip for Essex. Okay, one sip for Essex. Here we go. Using up his cheers. How are you, Albie, my lovely friend? This is for you. An awesome star. Absolute true treasure of the community. Lovely to help people out, as always. Always there for anyone. Dependable. Cheers. All the best. Have a wonderful day ahead. One sip for Essex. Another for Albie. Need to get the kettle up. I know that feeling. Right, you're doing tech support. What? Did I miss something on there? Said you were doing tech support. What are you doing tech support for? I scroll on my phone. So I'm correcting. Oh, tech support for cold. Does he messaged you? What do you need help with? Cold edits stream. What's he need help with? Cold edits. Tell us, buddy. Come in and tell us. Share. I'll probably miss the message, but share. What's up, buddy? Moving on forward. I don't want to hit someone. Oh shit! I pressed on the. Right, we're backing off. Having said that, I backed off and it was Hamilton that come through, wasn't it? Or Norris that come through. So DRS has been used against me. Oh shit! He's brake checked me, the bastard. No, it wasn't exactly my fault, was it? Literally brake checked me.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Oh my god, they're all coming back at me now. Literally, Norris just brake checked me. No audio coming through. It was really stuttering. Okay, has he got it sorted now? Anything I can help with? I don't think there's anything with the stream as such, but is he good? Probably needs to restart his router or something like that. Norris, arsey bastard. Brake checked me. We'll get up the inside. We got you. This time I've got you. Oh, he's coming back at me. We're wheel to wheel. DRS now. Mind you, he's got it as well, isn't he, the bastard? Look. Really, tight racing. Oh, not the best cornering there. We are in a race, that's for sure. We're running at P5. Trying to get the run on Russell. Try and get the lay of the... Right, Essex fact number 12. 14,000 listed buildings there. An impressive 14,000 listed buildings in and around... Essex, 1,000 of them are grade 1 or 2. The town wall of Colchester is graded and spans 1.5 miles. It's the oldest of its kind. And just a short way away from the Roman remains of the enormous Temple of Claudius. And that can still be seen under Colchester Castle as an exhibit. So you can still actually see right through underneath the castle the Roman remains of the Temple of Claudius. So it's an interesting place. Essex and Colchester in particular is full of fun facts and historians' treasure trove. It really is. And the Colchester Castle is amazing, honestly. I'm trying to go for Russell. Don't know if we need to cut the inside. Yeah, we've gone in. Maybe it's going to stick as another thing. It's going to have DRS on me in a minute. Yeah. So we've got to try and pull away.
Nice move. Keep going.
So we're up to third. We're in the podium. See Leclerc. Sander is 4 seconds ahead. But I can see him as well. So maybe we'll get the lead before we pit. Maybe. I don't destroy my wing or get brake checked or anything like that.
tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details.
Oh shit, we damaged the wing. Massively damaged the wing now. It's going to be a problem. Oh my god, I can't turn. Front wing damage. I can't turn both ways, both my wings are damaged. Really having to brake right the way down. Fighting with the car now. My own fault, being too aggressive. Trying to come through. Oh my god, we're off. I don't know whether to pit early.
Your lap times are falling off now. We want you to pit for repairs. Box.
Yeah, it wants me to box. Box. They took it out of me. Coming into the pits. Oh shit, no we're not.
Alright, we'll be doing one more
Right, we're in the
stop
pits.
One
Anyway.
stop left in this strategy.
For a minute I thought, no we're not coming into the pits. I missed them. Right, so we're coming for repairs. Hopefully this is going to be a good stint. It's going to be a long stop though, because we've got a new nose going on and all sorts. We're going to be right at the back.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit.
Right
we'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
I think this is going to get us to the end though, that's the thing. Are we going to, must have put us on hard tyres so we can go to the end. Warm these tyres up. Right, it's all business now. It's all business. Coming in from 22nd. Try and claw our way back now. Wonder how quick I can get past some of these. Oh, not going to do very well if I'm hitting the grass. Trouble is with all these behind, and they now need overtaking. I'm in trouble with damaging my car even more, aren't I? It'll end up being again if I'm not careful. Yeah, quite so. Oh, look at that overtaking. Nice. So we're coming from behind. Oh my god, wide. Very wide. Mouthful of tea needed. Essex fact for number 13, between 1560 and 1680 in Essex, 545 people were accused of witchcraft, and at least 74 are known to have been executed at the Essex Zeus's. Matthew Hopkins, evil bastard, known as the Witchfinder General, was a lawyer from Manningtree and had a lot to answer for. He really did. An actual evil human being. And if you can call him a human, evil bastard. You got your cuppa as well. Nice. Right. We are now 19th. We had to pit for repairs. I'm hoping our tyres are going to get us through to the end of the race now, and that will be our stop. I don't know though. I don't know if we'll switch to a 2-stop. I can't get through these people without taking my car out at the same time. The temptation now is, because I'm faster than them, is to try and get past them quickly, but they're holding me up. That's the only thing. Go around the outside.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Surely he can move out of the way for his teammate, surely. No, why would you do that? Yeah, he did. To be fair, he did move out of the way. Ajar, anyone in the pit yet? It'll be about time that people start pitting, maybe, potentially.
Okay, you're in the dirty air of the car in front. Let's get past
We're
it.
in the dirty air. The dirty air. Gasly. Right, we've got Gasly in the sights now. On our way. We're on our way. Your video titles for our stream last week in Copper Put Gold Hoard. Nice, nice. I am Hopkins, Witchfinder. I know. Mersey Island, nearby Malta, home to Essex famous native oysters. Oh, Gasly, right. Trying to catch up with these hot now. Obviously, we're running a lot quicker than these. The no damage on the car is massively helping. But we've got to look after the car too, because we don't want another hit. Ooh, shit! I said we got to look after the car, maybe not.
Mind that front wing. It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay,
no, rewinding. How far back can we go? Brake. Maybe we haven't got any damage now. I don't know. I think we still have them. Right. We're on the outside now. Right, we're done. Unless we're not. Oh, okay. Maybe we are going. I thought I broke late then, or early enough to go round him. But Hulkenberg now. We've got Hulkenberg. You can send into the hole. Be careful. It really suits his car, though, doesn't it? Hulkenberg in the green. He's found his match. 13, right, he's gone into the pits. So they're all going into the pits now. Are they? Some of them?
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it
Up
going.
to them. Not everyone's in the pits. Okay. 30 people not. Oh, we're up to 10. Are these tyres going to take me though all the way home? That's the thing. Sonda's been in the pits and got out, and he's ahead of us. So he was leading the race when I come into the pits. So in theory, we could be running in second right now. But do I need
car
to
ahead
pit
of
again?
you just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
On the hard compound, so I assume I am too. Taking a chance. Take a chance. Sorry, my brother's just messaged me, so I'm going to have to have a quick look. Looks like Valheim crossed with Skull and Bones. Okay, I'll respond to him later, my dear brother. He's up early as well. Can't stand the heat. By the way, if anyone drops by offering you a bunch of keys to Crosswind Alpha, please consider myself in Mr. Angel. Crosswind Alpha. Okay, bud. I will do. Send me a link because I'll probably forget. That's the thing. So just put Crosswind Alpha in my Discord, and I will have a look, Muddy. It looks like a cross between Valheim cross with Skull and Bones. Okay, sounds cool. I will keep you. Do you know what? I will apply for it. All right. No worries. Do you do much PC gaming as well, buddy? Albie, while we're here, because I'm always getting access to Steam stuff, but obviously my PC doesn't run Steam very extremely well. Well, obviously it runs Steam, and I can play certain games, but I can't play massively big ones on it or anything like that. It's a game in alpha, to be clear. Pirate game where they have base building. Nice. Always do a bit of base building. Is there anything else to it as well? Do you go actually looking for treasure and stuff like that? I assume you do. I do a bit of PC gaming, mostly on Xbox. Can your PC handle sort of really top-notch games, or is it a case of most of it is for that's the reason for the Xbox? See, that's what I've got. The reason for the Xbox is I haven't got the PC to do it, and I'm not big. Obviously, I'm at with the networking engineering and stuff like that, so I can handle my way around a PC and stuff like that, but and fitting and building and stuff. But it has the sailing from Skull and Bones. Oh, okay, cool. That's the game I should get back into, Skull and Bones. So I don't know why I stopped playing it, but I did. So we're going to go past signs, even. We're going to go past anyone else. We're up to third. So there's gone past the Suns as well. I didn't even know we went past the Suns, so that's all right. So does that mean technically we're leading the race? Or is Hamilton in front of us? Obviously Norris hasn't pitted yet. That's what I'm looking at with there. I'm looking at there we go.
And gap to the car in front, 5.2 seconds.
Oh, they're in the pits. Norris is in the pits, so it should be good. Going down the straights. PC is fairly good. Don't use it enough. I get that, buddy. I get that. I'm always scared to run things on the PC, although I think the cloud in that is massively helpful.
Hey, well done on keeping it nice and clean out there. Good stuff.
So we've managed to get through to first. With Norris going into the pits and Hamilton in the pits as well. We now have the lead.
For his stop now.
But are we going to have to stop again? That's the thing. I don't know. We stopped really early because we had damage, and I'm hoping my tyres will last. I haven't said anything about them yet, and I'm not even looking at them yet because I don't want to look at them. But having said that, that was a little bit wide. Their tyres are going to be much better than mine as well. Mine are going to be wearing. Even if I do try and hang on to first. It's got 3 seconds. Lead, 3.5 seconds now. We're going to try and pull it out a little bit while we can. And then I expect them to start putting in faster tyres than me. And claw me back a little bit. So still in the lead though, 13. Essex fun facts, all about the famous people in Essex. Some names there: Jamie Oliver, Rupert Grint, David Gandy, Ross Kemp, the original Teletubby, Sir Alistair Cook, Anne Marie, Ollie Murs, Dermot O'Leary, Dame Maggie Smith, and Dame Helen Mirren. The list goes on and on. It does. There's lots of famous people come from Essex. And as I found out recently, if anyone knows U2, I mean, how do you not know U2 and the guitarist in the band The Edge, technically by the letter of the law, he's an Essex boy, even though he's from Ireland and now an Irish citizen, which I didn't know about until recently. He's only just become an Irish citizen, but he moved from Essex at an extremely early age. I don't even think he was 1 when he moved from Essex to Ireland. So technically he's an Irish person, but it's like claim to Robert the Bruce, isn't it, with Scotland? Technically, he was born in Writtle in Chelmsford, so does that make him an Essex boy? We'll say he's an Essex boy. I don't think he lived in Essex for very long, Robert the Bruce. Right. Where are we? Lap 13 of 18. Onwards and upwards. You dropped the link, thank you, buddy. Crosswind in the Discord, that's awesome, sir. Awesome. I'll have a little look later and I'll see what I can do. On worst case scenario, I can just reach out to them and just ask. And they might go, yeah, go for it. And if it's in free, offer as well, to do a bit of work for them if you like some promo stuff from. In return, I'm happy to do that. More than happy.
Okay, be careful. We think
Eyes
you're
on the
start
track.
losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Right, anytime now. So our tyres are knackered. Can we get to the end of the race? That's the thing. I don't know. I've got a feeling he's going to make us box again. And if we do, we're not going to finish first. But it's an interesting race, this one. Interesting because I've had to come. I was sort of sixth, and then I had damage on the car.
So we're leading our teammate by 32.5 seconds.
Anxious to what he's going to say. We've got to look after the tyres, but try and win the race. Like the MDF, the MFD, the MDF. Yeah, so we're on yellows. There's the wear on the tyres. Can it get us through to the end of the race? That's the thing. Tyres are knackered. They're absolutely knackered. We've got a 4-second lead. Although it is dropping, I've just seen it dropping and dropping. Hopefully we can put in some fast laps to just keep them at bay. That is not going to help the tyres, is it, Dave? Come on. Just be managing those tyres. The MVP. I'm stuck now. It's going to be forever the MDF. You know that.
The car behind's tyres are in a much better condition than yours. We'll need to keep an eye on their times.
So he is warning us to keep an eye on the times. But he's not mentioning pits, so I'm assuming we're in for the haul now. We'll try and win this race on knackered tyres. It's going to be interesting. Oh shit! And that's why we don't look at chat while we're streaming the race. Precisely why we don't look at chat while we're trying to call. How that bloke does it, buddy. Honestly, that you sent me in the Discord. How he plays it. He's literally got to have stands in front of him to read the chat and not take his eyes off the road. A dream. Honestly, that would be a dream to have some extra money to have a few stands. It would. I could have a stand or two just where I stream. That's maybe the next upgrade for the stream, maybe. A couple of little stands. And put YouTube up there and maybe another tablet. I do have a couple of tablets. Another tablet up there and read chat as well. Right in my eye line or eye view. Might find that I need glasses though. I don't know. I'm getting old these days. Feel old. Body feels old. Feel like I'm falling apart. Right, nice straight bit of tea. Come on then. It was bloody close, wasn't it, buddy? There was a video yesterday where he's driving Alex Brundle's Ford GT40. Oh, nice. That will be in my inbox to watch my subs. That will be. I'm trying to refine, you see, my obviously I like to follow people. I like to support people. But going through my Twitch, I haven't done properly for years. Some of the things, like I say, people on my VIPs that haven't watched me, that would not watch me again because of mentioned earlier. I had to get rid of some. They're just, out of my life, so to speak. Don't get me wrong. If someone came in and apologised and we're really sorry or whatever, just made amends, so I would not hold any grudges, and that'd be fine. He's very close to 1 million followers on YouTube. Been a fan for years. Nice. I've subbed now, so I'm getting him one closer. The record-breaking radio broadcast, the first ever record-breaking radio broadcast, was made in 1920 in June, and this came from Chelmsford, making them pioneers of international radio waves. There you go. Nice. Down we go. Right. Onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards. So front left tyre is the worst, isn't it? 43%, but we should be fine. I'm looking at it. We're good. The tyres are all right. Although they're not as good, then they are making time on a standard down to 3.7, 3.5 seconds even. And I'm struggling to hold the track. I don't know why, because tyres should be right at 60%. But having said that, the two on the left-hand side are in their 40s, aren't they? So that's probably why. Interesting race this one, but we're going to hold on. Hopefully, we're going to hold on as long as I concentrate. Awesome stuff. And as I say, we're on the road to 600 followers. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to sort of provide a friendly face and a friendly voice to even more people that would like it first thing in the morning. And obviously we do our community nights as well. So that's nice to have a few more faces in there as well. And like I say, community nights aren't just about watching community nights, they're about joining community nights. We're all about joining. We run a Game Pass night on a Monday, always dedicated to racers, 2030 BST, where we play with viewers, play with Discord, play with the complete Xbox crew. We just play with everyone. That's the idea. Everyone is welcome, and we do it around Game Pass or free to play to enable people to come in. Some games are cross-compat as well, but obviously cross-compat comes with its challenges and talking. We like to run an Xbox Live party as well while we're doing it. So the easiest way to join us if you're on a different system would be to download the Xbox app. You can do that and make yourself a game tag for free and then join the party chat that way. So you can have like a phone in one hand or to your left and come really enjoy it. There's so many ways. Obviously there's PC as well. Make an account via PC and join the party chat that way. So many different ways. So that's Monday 8:30 in the evening, 2030 BST. Always a racer.
Okay, mate, final lap.
From Game Pass or a free-to-play nature this week. Forza Horizon 5. Might just beat Puppy, who's handicapped, who may be joining us this Monday, but he's going to be severely handicapped. And then we do our Thursday night. Left-sided tyres would take the load in right turns. Yeah. Oh, they would. We should be able to coax this home. We're doing all right. They've closed the gap, but we've got 3 seconds, so we're all right. We're doomed without Puppy. Oh, I'm going to have to learn how to do it, and I always hand it over to Puppy. But touch wood, I know what I'm doing. I used to do it initially, so and then I just handed it over to Puppy because he knew exactly what he was doing. So it was like Puppy been doing it for years for me. And it's the same with Rainbow Six. Technically, I used to know what I was doing with Rainbow Six Siege in hosting a party. But now it's just like, yeah, Darth knows what he's doing. He knows all the ins and outs. So whenever it's Rainbow Six Siege, off we go to Darth. You know, quite simple as that. And then Thursday, it's welcome to any genre, really. But always keep the Game Pass or free-to-play element to welcome as many people in as possible. And like I say, as before, you're welcome to join us, even on multi-platforms if the game supports it. That is 2030 BST on a Thursday. And this week, Titanfall 2, as suggested by the lovely Albie. There you are. That is Albie's fault. We've got 2 seconds. Can we continue this on? Critical on some of these tyres. 79, 80%. Oh my god. That's not going to help. Tyre might pop in it. Oh my god, we're slowed right down. 2 seconds, less than 2 seconds now, I think. We're hanging on like a thread, but we're there. Tyres haven't popped. They've not popped. Next week, 6 players power. We're there, we managed it, we got there in the end.
Oh, that was just brilliant. It was super clean, and we got the win. Well done.
Nice one. Yeah. Awesome. When's Power Wash 2 Simulator coming out? I should know that one, but I'm sure you probably will know that one more than me. Albie, you'll be watching that one keenly, won't you?
And they've taken a fantastic win.
The win is secured.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst that Connor Sport team. And they certainly deserve it.
Keys are hard to come by, he's written in Discord. Okay, well, I might be able to help you out. If I can write to them and just tell them that I'm covering the game on the website and do 1 or 2 promo pieces, I reckon I can get a key or 2 for you.
We've gone wheel to wheel. We've seen thrills and spills.
Use the influence. Use the force.
Coming next, so join us again for more
I got the
F1
power.
World action.
We can try. That's what I say. We can try. Like I say, just easy to, usually we can get that sort of thing. If you say it's coming to Xbox, it's on preview and in alphas and whatever, then we'll be all right. I reckon I'm not going to say I can guarantee it, but I reckon we're in with a shout that way. Clinton Carr started life in Essex. Every son's go-to shop for buying a last-minute Mother's Day card began life in Epping. The first store was opened by 1968 by Don Lewin, who borrowed £500 to create Clinton cards. There you go. Myself and Mr. Angel have been looking for Valheim, and it looks good. So you love your Valheim, yeah? See, I need a lot of action in a game like that, and I need a lot of direction. And when games don't give you a lot of direction, I struggle. So I've always struggled with the likes of Valheim because for me, it doesn't provide enough clear waypoints. I like a waypoint in life. I like to know where I'm coming and going, where I need to be, what time. I don't know. Maybe that's the my little bit of because what they say about I say I'm no big, my son is autistic. He's wonderful. He's fabulous. He's got a hell of a brain on him. He's a lovely kid, lovely character. Would not change him for the world. And when I was doing all the CBT stuff with him and stuff, having to learn it myself and be trained for it by the likes of Mind and all sorts of other people as well. Virgin Healthcare, actually, to be honest, was one of the courses I did. One of the things that I learned was that it's like hereditary. You actually pass it down, so it's very likely that me or my wife or maybe a grandparent are autistic in some, I don't consider myself, looked at it all, but maybe I am a type, in terms of I've got traits and stuff like that, because I do need a waypoint. I need to know what I'm doing. I like a routine, and routines are very big with people that have autism and even ADHD as well. They need to be set to their routine. So I like a routine and I like a clear direction. I'm quite easy going with everything else, but I do much prefer an easy direction. So maybe my son gets that side of it from me. It's a blend of visual and music style that draw you in, is it? Nice. Essex fun facts: one massive maze. Saffron Walden is home to the largest maze in the world. The maze is believed to be more than 800 years old too. You can still visit the maze today. Dustin Hoffman, but I have autistic tendencies. I think with autism and stuff like that, you have a big list of what is and what isn't, and but I think anyone can put themselves into a box, and which is where we have to be careful with certain things. Anyone can put themselves into a box. I have this and that, and like I said, traits definitely. Social cues and challenging is a very big autistic thing. Socializing is a challenge. No, I get that, buddy. You're the thing is, you're in the comfort of where you are, and I get that. And sort of like it probably takes a big effort to go online and talk to people and puts you out of your comfort zone massively. And I understand that. Believe it or not, I was this way. I didn't don't like to be centre of extension, which is why streaming has been a challenge. Easier online than in person, very much so. How are you like with your face on screen now? Has that brought its challenges itself? Because I've noticed you put your camera on, obviously, for Mind, which is awesome stuff. Has that been a massive challenge for you, buddy? Because I assume it would have been. for someone that's always kept their face offline and now put their face online. It kind of puts you there, doesn't it? You're getting more comfortable. But I think that is it. You grow with it. As I was saying, this leads on to what I was talking about earlier. I'd love to know the origins of some of the bigger streamers and that, and watch them when they were extremely, new and didn't have many followers, and what they were like, because they refine themselves. I think as longer you go with streaming and the longer you get comfortable with being on the camera, and the easier it gets, the better it gets, and stuff like that. As long as you don't have to look at yourself on the stream. Oh, very much, buddy. The one thing I don't like is hearing myself back on the stream. I still hate it. But like I say, you're talking to someone that, I can talk to a room of 200, 300 people, no problem. Done it thousands of times, plenty of times. It doesn't bother me. But what bothered me was when I put my face on camera for the first time on stream, believe it or not. I used to stream not on camera. I used to just have just stream and just my voice, and that was it. And one of the things that put me on camera was, of all things, was an idiot calling me a fake person and a bot and all sorts. And so I thought, well, fuck it, I'll put a camera on just to show them off. And I was so negative about myself being on camera and stuff like that, but I persevered with it and got comfortable with it, as I knew I would eventually. And now I think as you get older as well, you get to you get less what would the word be? Less bothered by other people, if you know what I mean. And so why not challenge yourself a little bit and put yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit, as long as you can, from within your own comfort. That's the thing. When you're putting yourself outside your own comfort zones, it's still got to be done with restraint. It's still got to be done with your own sort of like ties, if you like, to what you're comfortable with. That's what I don't like, people who say, oh well, just if you can't do something, just do it. Just do it. Put yourself out there put yourself in that. It doesn't work like that. If you were frightened of doing something, if you're terrified of doing something, the worst thing you can do is just put someone in that situation completely. And people don't understand that. You have to do it gently and put the building blocks in and then build. Otherwise you spiral. And you can put yourself in that situation and absolutely hate it and never do it again. And why would you do that? Everything takes building blocks in life. Words versus actions, very much so. Start off slowly. It's not a marathon. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. There, get that one around the right way. When you come to do things, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about building your way up there. And once you build your way there, like you can't run a marathon from the start, you have to build your way through. And then once you get there, you'll be fine. Tell them, okay, just put your hand in this blender. Yeah, see what happens. yeah. Right, next race, Connor Sport Championship. Next race, where are we going? There we go with this. Same thing, effectively. Yeah. How about you just do this? It's a hard thing. As a parent, there are lots and lots of things that my son doesn't like doing, and are massively out at his comfort zone. Now, life isn't built for, and this is where life is wrong. Life isn't built to be adaptable for people that don't, get it, or people that struggle. And there seems to be no forgiving for that. I think we should be the other way around. They call it. I hate the term neurotypicals, and obviously people with autism, but I don't like neurotypicals. I think, but then there is no word for it, because I don't consider everyone as being normal or anything like that. So it's a very hard thing to define, to be honest. But people that don't have a problem doing certain things shouldn't be the ones saying they don't have a problem with certain things. They should adapt to the people that do have that are out of their comfort zone doing things, and be much kinder, much more sympathetic, and much more self-awareness that people find things hard, and maybe we should adapt things for them, if you like. that's how I see the world, how the world should be. But the world's not like that. So I have to teach the youngest who struggles with social cues, who struggles with certain things, but has, a huge brain on him, and so much potential in terms of learning and stuff like that. I mean, he's a top quality kid in terms of he's my boy that I would take him to football and give me a 90-minute history lesson on history, 90-minute lesson on history, rather than watch the football. But crowds are out of his comfort zone. But he likes football. He likes being with me. So we sort of build him up gently. Do you know what I mean? So we started that with the football, where I sacrificed. We'd only go to games for about 20 minutes and then bugger off. And we built him up gently. Now, if I wanted to be selfish, I got an assistant. No, you stay there, and he'd never come with me again. Do you know what I mean? He'd never have come with me again. If I'd have said, no, we're here now, we're staying for the whole time. You have to accept that life's a challenge. And sometimes, as a parent, it's a battle. It is a battle to try and get him to do. If he doesn't want to do something, you get the typical kid, I don't want to do something as well. So we're capable of being, all sorts of versions. And obviously he's a teenager as well. So that comes in as well. So life is a challenge. But he's a wonderful kid. I wouldn't change him for the world. And as he says, if you explain things to him, and this is coming from him, if you explain something to him, and if he explains something's not a choice, and you talk the right way around it, he will, cope with things a lot better. So, for example, if I'm planning to go out, if I just say, right, out the blue, come on, let's go somewhere, I know I'm in for a fight. Because he's not aware of it, he doesn't like sudden change, he doesn't like sudden things like that. Had I planned it and said, oh, by the way, tomorrow, mate, we're off to so-and-so, usually comes on board. Although it's massively out of his comfort zone, he likes a clear, dare I say, a waypoint, a way of doing things. This is what we're doing. Yeah? As opposed to give him an option. If you give him an option, he'll choose what's most comfortable for him. But if I can get him on board with he knows sort of the learning. Having said that, he's gone through a lot of CBT and stuff, so he's got the building blocks already. I'm not going to say that he was this good right at the start, but it's life, it's learning experience, isn't it? And we all cope. And I will find myself. I'm sure I will find something that I hate doing in the real world at some point. I know I will. Everyone has it. But people just don't appreciate it because it doesn't happen to them, and that's it. If it doesn't happen to them, it doesn't exist. I'm not like that, and that is the wrong attitude with the world. But unfortunately, there's too many people out in the world where they talk about themselves and they think about themselves all the time, as opposed to others, and have no empathy for anyone else or anyone else's struggles. It's a crazy world that we live in, really, that anyone can be like that, but that is the norm, unfortunately.
From the commentary
that
box
people
to our
are very much in it for themselves.
The prize today is...
it doesn't bother me.
Let's run you through the driver grid.
Yeah, but it might bother someone else. It's as simple as that. It doesn't bother you, but you adapt. If it doesn't bother you, you adapt. That's how life needs to be, but it isn't.
The rest of the grid. Well, Anthony...
Really, really annoys me sometimes when I talk to people. Obviously, it's day-to-day life outside of things. Certainly, when I used to talk and stuff like that in front of people, and it really annoys me that you used to get people about well, it doesn't bother them, well, it doesn't bother me. Well, it might have bothered someone else, so you adapt. That's the answer, isn't it? Why should someone have to adapt for you? If it doesn't bother you, you should be the one that adapts, shouldn't you? If it doesn't bother you. That's the way I see it. So it's the same with me. I've had to adapt. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm in the wing again. Are we going to go again? It's only 13 laps this one. It's a long lap pace.
With the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
I have. I took damage again. Terrible, isn't it? What happened to these 3 races where it says keep it clean? I'm going to fail that one, aren't I? That was one of my objectives. Was got a few spaces, was to have clean races. If it actually says that I've had a clean race, then that ain't gonna happen, is it? I coped with working in a supermarket by building certain barriers. I had to train myself to block out. So if the people around me, except for the person in front of me, yeah, I get that. It is. I just don't like how. I don't like. I blame Simon Cowell. I do, because don't get me wrong, people have always had that inability to be like that. But I blame Simon Cowell and these talent contests where they always had a mean judge, and they're just, oh, I say it how it is. No, you're just being mean and simple. But it became popular, didn't it? I mean, Simon Cowell was kind of hated at one stage, wasn't he? Completely hated, and then it became like the norm to have that sort of panel judge who was a mean so and so and just enjoyed bringing people down. Yeah. So I blame him, and I blame him for the selfish. And then everyone just suddenly sprawled out. Well, I'll just say it how it is. But no, the worst people are the ones that tell you to do something that you know themselves would not be comfortable with, but because they're telling you, is, oh my God, I've seen plenty of them in my life. Trust me, with all the training, all the mind sort of training, and all that sort of side of his and mental health and all stuff. I've seen plenty of people that will come round to the, well, I can do it, and then you know full well that they can't, but they'll sprout off that they can do it, and they bully you into doing something that they themselves would not do. One of the worst people in life.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Just have empathy. Everyone's different. Recognise as everyone's different. What works for some doesn't work for all, and we shouldn't put everyone in the same tin or out of the same basket. That's how life should be. We shouldn't. It isn't one rule. Oh shit! I've got to give that position
You need to
back.
give that place back. I'm afraid that was an illegal overtake.
Can I overtake it now? I've got to wait. Resume Mason. Yeah. I gave it back. Did I give it back enough, or is it going to tell me off? I didn't give it back, did it? They overtook me. Now we're back. Well, giving it back. Fastest lap. We've got damaged wing. We're being naughty.
Okay, DRS is now available.
DRS. Oh, he's round me. DRS. Oh dear. Oh no, we're right. We've outbraked him in the end on this. Oh, round Norris as well. He's a bit slow, isn't he? Not sure what happened there, but he really come out that really slowly.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
We'll take another one. Half expected to get hit then, if I'm honest. Round we go. Do we think Russell's in danger of losing his seat in F1? Apparently, Mercedes talking to Verstappen, which is kind of weird because I didn't think any of Wolf would even consider working with Verstappen, but but then maybe it's not Verstappen he hates, maybe it's Christian Horner. He's not a big fan of. Ginoli, oh, he's blocked me. He's put his elbows out, but we're through.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead.
Oh my God, they're through me. You think they all want Max, even when with the tensions that would bring? Yeah.
As soon as possible.
An aggressive driver, eh? Does remind me very much of Michael Schumacher in terms of his aggressiveness. Do we think Hamilton will ever win the World Championship again? That's what he's at for Ferrari for, isn't it? He's there to win. That's what he said. On the outside, got him. So we're up to second. We can see Leclerc. So we're doing all right. Doing all right indeed. We'll be fine. Get down the lane. So we're second behind Leclerc, but hopefully we'll get our in front, and then we'll be able to.
We're approaching the pit window.
Oh, we are pitting. I wasn't sure if we were going to be pitting. Races possibly Ferrari just have too much inconsistency for championships. They have done for a long time, haven't they? Ferrari have always been inconsistent. I mean, Schumacher was their golden goose when he too much politics at the top. Yeah. Vettel did all right, didn't he? As well.
We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.3 seconds.
For a top team, they haven't won as many championships as you would have thought. Oh, we've got Leclerc. He's slowed up. Let us go. And we're going to go at the inside. Wheel to wheel. Wheel to wheel. He's always ahead. But I should have him here. I'm braking late. Yeah, go. Brake in front of him now. Onwards and upwards. On the way, lap 4. They're often their own worst enemy. Yeah, I get that. Strange, really, isn't it? Because you'd think that they would be for a big manufacturing sort of car manufacturing, sports car. You'd think they'd be the ones that lead the way, if you like, in terms of things. But cars do come and go, don't they? Like, let's say Red Bull have come into their own. McLaren had their stint, didn't they? Williams had a massive stint in the 90s. They do, obviously Benetton were a team at one stage as well. They do go through cycles, don't they? Just Ferrari, I've never really remembered the cycle of Ferrari used to win.
Keep it going.
Year after year after year, do you know what I mean? I'll take that back. Oh, not good, not good. There we go. Ooh. I started watching in '92. They were almost their team until Schumacher joined. Oh yeah, Schumacher was a different kettle of fish though when he was a driver. Wasn't the biggest fan of Schumacher's, if I'm honest. Not when he did what he did to Damon Hill, but always regarded him as a filthy driver after that when he just purposely smashed his car into him. Cost Hill the world championship, didn't he? So, but it's racing in it, I suppose. He was Max, wasn't he? Simple as that in terms of aggressiveness.
Okay, we're boxing this lap.
He was until it became a dirty sheet. Yeah, this is that. Win at all costs, wasn't it, Mr. Schumacher? Great driver, fantastic ability. Just that attitude of win at all costs. But I suppose that's what's driven into you at that age, isn't it? When they get trained and they're coming through the ranks of Formula 2 and stuff like that. I know that Max Verstappen is supposed to have always had that mean streak. Now you're giving him the car. That streak is there and even more now, isn't it? Right. we go. On our way.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed
Remember
limit
to
line
box.
as you approach,
Okay, we'll
and make
box.
sure you don't speed.
Make sure we don't speed and get a fine. It is actually one of the assists I have on. I assume it's an assist that I have on. I do actually have to brake. But it gets to a certain point where it takes over for me, and I think that's an assist. I think. So we're braking now. Across the line. And now it takes over for me. But obviously we have to pit at the right time and press the right button. A at the right time. To get the best stop. But again, I'm not quite sure
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go.
without that pit on what it would be like. I've not tried it.
Nice stop time. We're happy with that one. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Stay out of trouble with. Oh fucking hell, Dave! Oh dear, damaged wing straight away. Stay out of trouble and it goes straight and round straight into not the best of things to do. Not my usual. I swear I'm usually extremely clean.
You've got front wing damage. Recommend you box for a new one. We might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD.
We're not boxing. They're telling us to box. Fuck off. We're not boxing. I've completely bodged my race. I'm not boxing again. I'm going to stay out. I'm going to try and battle this. It's going to be a challenge. Obviously, I must have pulled. Oh my god, I'm doing even worse than my wings in a second. I'm not careful. Massive wing damage. Talking about dirty cheats. I might come into that category right now. Oh, I can't steer the car. Oh dear. Right, we're staying out. We're going to do our best to try and win the race with the damage. To our car.
Aiden's in the pits. Aiden in the pits.
Aiden is in the pits, running at position 18. He's had a much better race than I have been around second. That's how it works, isn't it? That's places to visit. Haybridge, absolute phenomenal place to visit. Honestly, phenomenal. It's very well known to most people in Essex. A little bit obscure place to go, but it's a village centred around a huge sea loch. It's on a 13-mile Chelmer and Blackwater navigation system, which joins the canal to the Blackwater estuary. The basin was dug out of the marsh to enable sea-going vessels to unload cargo bound for Chelmsford. It's an absolutely fabulous place to go to today. It really is. You can waterboard, you can see all the boats, you can fish, and just there's lots and lots of coffee shops and little things. Tiptree have a presence there. Tiptree Jams, because they're not that far away, are they? And obviously Molan is just around the corner as well. Phenomenal place to go, honestly, just for a nice leisurely afternoon or morning or evening. Lap 8 of 13. Ooh, brake. Oh shit, this is where I don't do myself any favours because I forgot about the wing damage. How could I forget about the wing damage? It's right in front of me, but I did.
Still looking good.
Okay, it's turning to looking good, but the wing damage is unreal at the moment. The way that it's affecting the car. Just going cycling through them.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Leclerc behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, just 5 laps until the end.
Bit of an update. Needed that. I'm doing all right with just it's got 12 seconds lead, but our wings are, should I say, took on a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. Tyres looking good. Doing all right. Just got to bring it home. That's the only thing. Got to bring it home. Essex places to visit. Bourne Mill has to be one of the most picturesque sights in Essex. Sitting at the edge of the reflected mill pond, there's a babbling stream with weeping willows hanging down, contrasting with the mill's duck egg blue door and terracotta tiles. This National Trust property looks like something out of a Disney film. Fabulous place to go. It's a Grade 2 listed building. Was originally built as a fishing lodge in 1591. Still need to find out if you can fish today, though. Still need to do that. Just cycling through again. We've got 13 seconds, so we should be alright. What the weather is doing. The weather report.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. Dryers definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
There you are. Good to hear. I do love all that implementation that you can do. You can get a status on bits and pieces that will tell you what's what. It's a nice little feature to have on the game. Coming through with 13 seconds in front. Damage to the wing, but should be fine. Should be fine. And we go. Ooh. Little touchy, little touchy. And we go.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff.
Nice.
Keep it
Doing
going.
all right. Very clean laps. Bring this home. We've got nearly just under 15 seconds. Even with damage, we're doing all right. We seem to be holding our own now. We should win this race, no problem. Unless I take myself out. And then we'll always have a rewind button as well if we need it. Should there be something really major going on. And we go. Increasing the lead actually. Ooh, tires. Right. Down the straights. Come on. Down the straights. Cocker Spaniel should come and sit next to me. Kicking my tablet. She's like kicking it like anything to the left of me, my YouTube tablet. Yeah, it's going to end up on the floor if I'm not careful. But she's just having a good old kick. She's like, I'm going to go sleep. I've decided I'm coming next to you and I'm going to go sleep. But you might be in my way slightly. So all the things that are in your way, I'm going to kick out of the way. So we come up to the last lap, have we? Oh no, we've done it. No, we're not. We're on lap 12. I thought we were just gone past it. Paying attention. Just racing, that's what it is. Tight. Get round. Come on. straight. Braking, nearly coming to the end of the race. Doing all right so far. Doing all right. Oh, gravel, gravel, gravel. Oh dear. Got away with that. I'm sure my tyres would have liked it though. But, we're doing all right. The tyres are doing fine. It's just our wing that is damaged. We were asked to come in and pit, but we've ignored it. I think we've made the right call of ignoring it. We've managed to pull out some extra time. Even though I'm struggling, I'm really struggling with the car and keeping it on the track, and the vibrations are real on the controller. It really is vibrating like mad.
Hey, well done on keeping
now we're on to the last lap.
Out there. Good stuff. You know what they say? Consistency's
We're doing
half
all
the
right.
battle, isn't it?
Brakes. That's the wing that's affecting the brake there. Braking as hard as we want to. World champion, eh? World champion. Who's the world champion? Me? You're the world champion, buddy. Right, round we go. Too soon. Too soon, buddy. I don't think we are the world champion yet. Oh, we might be. We might be. I don't know. One more corner to do, though. One more corner to do. Did you get? Did your tech support help? How will we to the rescue, eh? Round that smoothly. Nice.
We have to remember these days.
Checkered flag. Across the line. Nice. Now time for a cup of tea. For those that are watching, cheers. Essex Tea, get some in you.
We're all buzzing here on the pit wall. That was super clean, and we got
Have
the
a cup
win.
of tea with us. Come and have a cup of tea with us. Come and have a nice little sit down and enjoy a bit of F1 racing with your favourite Essex chappie, eh? Mr. Copperpot. Or Dave.
There it is then, victory in the Italian Grand Prix, an historic race, and an
Italian Grand
achievement
Prix
they
done.
can be immensely proud of.
So where are we going now?
And they're
Too
just
soon.
starting to make it look easy out there. Now a hat-trick of wins.
A hat-trick of wins. I think that does give us the World Championship, does it not? Pretty much.
And it's for the others now to try and up their game to stop that energy that they have.
Right, I need to pause the stream for a split second so we can put it on the break screen
So
while I go
after
for
a
a
magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making
Ban
their
action,
way to
no
the podium.
peeing.
And what a treat it is to see
definitely need to go.
Sport
Definitely
taking the
need to
top
go.
spot.
I'll be back in a second.
That's a well-earned victory.
So bear with me. Is it coming back? I don't know. Is it working? No idea if it's working or not. This is what happens sometimes. Oh, here we are. We're back. Okay, I had no idea for a second. I'm going to have to double check the volume's coming through fine because the laptop just went all haywire. What happens sometimes? Oh, it went haywire, but we're all good. It lives. It's like, no, I want to finish. The laptop's gone and said, computer says no, basically, isn't it? But no, it lives. You can take yourself off the loop, put yourself on pause screen, and it doesn't want to come off the pause screen. It's like, but we live. We live again. We live and breathe. Right then. So, if you don't know, CompleteXbox.co.uk is news, articles, reviews, and previews. Please, it's your source for everything Xbox. Please give it a try. Go and give it a visit. You'll find lots and lots of stuff on there. There's links to a lovely Discord, which is actually a link in the About section as well. You get to meet lovely people like Albie, and you have to put up with me a bit longer. But it's a treasure trove of Xbox stuff, and the Discord itself, as much as it says Xbox, we are multi-platform as well. We do love to talk multi-platform. We do no console wars here. Complete Xbox, no console wars, not allowed. So championship 4 out of 15. Well, how are we earning stuff at the moment? Let's have. I haven't even looked for a little while. We'd have earned lots of stuff, yeah. Garage. There you are, 10 items. We could be upgrading our car. So next, that we have obviously got one. The beam off. B1 unit we can upgrade. What's all this shouting? We'll have no trouble here. Yeah. Respect my authority. Next item. Contracts 2-7. Well, another beam off. We've got 2 of them. A rare bonus XP. Okay. So with tech levels 266 still hasn't really upgraded anything. We're going to leave the contracts in place for the people at the moment because we might actually earn some more in a minute. We just may. We go back into the My F1 world and continue on with the. But this is where we're at with the series. So we've got 280. So we're slowly becoming competitive with this one, Wet Weather Quickfire. But we ain't going to have a chance with this one at 425. And like I say, it's where the traffic light system comes in. So green means you should do it. Orange means you're capable of being extremely competitive. Red means an absolute no-no. So. In the current difficulty that you're playing it on, that is. Obviously, you can turn the difficulty down, and it might be a lot better. I don't know, but 10th or better. Then this is where we're going for. Finish 10th or better in the championship, 3rd or better, and win the championship. I think we're going to win the championship. I think I've only just got to be competitive and get some points in the next 2 races. Oh, excuse me. Great Britain. We're going Great Britain. Where are we?
Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to our latest F1 World event. So many stories up and down the grid, but there can only be one winner.
Oh, you sent me Dad Vader's channel. Awesome, brilliant. I will drop him a follow and have a little look as well.
Anthony Davidson,
it's good to network. That's the thing. That's something that I did enjoy actually yesterday, was sorting out at the time because
you're facing
didn't have
new
much planned, if I'm honest, around the house, although we had things to do.
Head around it all,
but I had enough time to actually sit and relax and go to the mechanics of the stream, and so while I was doing bits and pieces as well, I was watching your streams and
just keep an eye on the lap times.
It was nice to relax
yourself against yourself.
The lap times I'd love to have been able to chat more.
Don't focus on anybody else.
I was doing because
this
obviously
is your moment, and
the wife and kids around as well.
Your own mistakes.
Was not being
learn
able
what
to.
does work, what doesn't work, and you'll
always
propel
good to
yourself
provide
forward that way.
little viewer for anyone that wants it in their streams. He's Polish, living in Yorkshire for 20 years. Decent guy. So we need to get him off the Yorkshire tea then, and we need to get him to buy the tea. Buy the tea. We're getting to buy the tea. That's what I'm going to go in his inbox and say, do you want to buy the tea? Avon Corley? We started right at the back of the grid. Why? Why? Because they want to damage my car, that's why. Oh my god, shit. Who's taking me out? My own bloody driver, fuck off. Oh my god. Did I say I wanted to win the World Championship? Literally just took me out by the tea. Yeah, there you go. He's a decent guy. I'm sure he is. Do you know what? It reminds me of a lovely Polish guy that used to live sort of 2 doors down from me. Absolute wonderful gent. Him and his wife. This is my previous house where I used to had some wonderful neighbours. He was one of them. Introduced himself when he moved in, you know, and got to sort of know him. And he used to always bring cookies and stuff like that around for the kids at Christmas and stuff like that when they were younger. And he used to work at a place that made cakes and stuff like that. And he always used to bring boxes of cakes around and all these cheesecakes and all stuff. Our freezer was literally full of cheesecakes at one stage and all stuff. He used to bring them around all the time. And then we were moving and I sort of said to him, you know, in a nice little chat, and then he came round with a little gift because we were moving, and I always called him Klaus for years. I called him Klaus because the boxes that were on, I people like to ask for his name again because I hadn't heard it, and the boxes that he always used to supply to us was always reserved for Klaus. So on the boxes that he gave us, there was a big black, you know, writing across them reserved for Klaus.
We can now use DRS.
And for years I've called him Klaus to his face. And then when we were moving, he said to me, just to let you know, Dave, just my name's not Klaus, it's Adrian. He'd held on to it for years. And then, like I say, when we were about to sort of say goodbye because we're moving, interrupted by ads. Oh, so you didn't hear? Did you not hear my rambling on? Right, let's grab the tea then. Let's grab the tea and we can carry on. Right, so speaking of Polish people, I used to live not next door, but door but one. This lovely Polish guy with his wife. He'd introduced himself when he moved in and that. And always brought the kid, because our kids were young then. He used to bring around cookies, Polish treats, all the time for the kids. You know, he used to work at a bakery that supplied lots of restaurants, high-end restaurants. So he used to get these fabulous cheesecakes, and he used to always bring them home for us as well as obviously himself. And on the boxes, the name was always reserved for Klaus. So I called him Klaus for years, because on the box it said reserved for Klaus, and he never corrected me when I was calling him Klaus. So he's like, "Hi, Dave," and all this like, and then it came to moving time and sort of saying goodbyes and stuff like that. And then he then dropped it to me after about 3 years. Just to let you know, Dave, my name's not Klaus, it's Adrian. And it was like, and he just giggling away to himself, laughing. And I was like, he literally let me call him for 3 years Klaus to his face. He did not correct me at one point in time. You know, I'd got this Klaus name because I thought I'd heard his name Klaus, but obviously not. And I've seen the boxes on the packaging reserved for Klaus. And yeah, he just let me call him Klaus for like 3 years. And just, you know, when we're sort of saying goodbye because we're moving and stuff like that, at that point in time, he decides to tell me his real name. It's not Klaus, it's Adrian. Honestly. He didn't have the heart to correct me. For 3 years, he did not have the heart to correct me, so I just called him by his right name for about 3 years, constantly. Lovely bloke, though. Honestly, lovely bloke. Never known kindness like it. Honestly. Stayed in touch for a little while, but then obviously you move apart as time goes on. And when you move away, you do lose touch with people and life and kids and stuff like different schools and all that as well. So, grass. But he was a top gent, honestly. We're literally trying to get back into this race for 20th after our own teammate decided to take us out. Caused no damage, but took us out. And now we're playing catch up. Good to have a teammate like that takes you out, isn't it? Maybe too soon, are we, when you said about the World Championship?
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres.
We've got the
so
fastest lap, even though we're right at the back. We better clear track. Come on. Portello. Let me through. Damage the car. I had to brake then. This is not good. It's only 13 laps as well on lap 3.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I ain't worried about the lap tyres. I'm worried about getting past some of these people. They're slowing me up. Oh, grass, not good. I need a straight. I need something. I'm too far away. Oh shit, this is not going to be the race, is it? Oh, we're going to have to come again, aren't we? Too much grass, hitting the grass. There you are, message from Mind, read it, because you never know, you might need it. Oh, it's coming back to him now, coming back to him. Need to get past this queue of traffic now. Come on. Get past one. Good go on the outside. Oh no, I'm not going to have to break out there because he's going to go straight into me, Doohan.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Well, it's not that great though, is it? On his tail. Right round him. Another one. Tell you what, this track is not good for overtaking. Need some power. Power, because we haven't got it at the moment. I can get right behind them, but I just can't get the space to overtake them. That's sort of damaging my car.
Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details.
I don't want to change strategy. I want to get round them. I'm not looking after my tyres, obviously. Won't help you going on the grass all the time, will it? I'm hitting the curves right around that one. I'll have to be a little bit more aggressive. Got another place, but that's it. Really struggling. Really hampered my race. Our teammate. Broke really late. Oh shit. Right, we're winding that one. We're winding that. That was a bad manoeuvre from me.
Higher than we're expecting. We've got a new strategy available on your MFD if you want it.
Right, on my MDF, okay. I've got Alonso. Got the inside of Alonso. Yeah, took 2 out then. Get around Albon. I'll read that in a minute, Albie. In a second, Daddy. I think I mentioned about Jim's annual race for M&D. It's the 23 out of Zolder, and it's 23 rather than 24 because the first year they ran it, they realised at the first pit stop they hadn't enabled driver swaps. Yeah, oh nice. Yeah, that's didn't think that one through. Right, here we go again. Right, Albon,
Okay,
come on,
well
we've got
done.
you.
That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going. Gap to your teammate behind. 12.7 seconds.
Actually, it worked. We're going wide then, actually. Oh! Fucking hell, look at that. I have to rewind that. He smashed into me like anything.
We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it.
I say it worked, but maybe it didn't work. He come back and hit me like anything. This time it should be better. Albon, right, come on in. Behrman, we're working our way up. Working our way up. Stroll, we have to watch out for Stroll. Menace. Trying to do him with DRS. Wrong line. We're back out. I'm in the back out. I think we'll be winning this. Unless we can get a really good pit stop. We should get around some of these back markers. I say back markers, they're not really back markers though, are they? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Can we rewind that back? Stewards' inquiry. A great charity race. Max Verstappen was actually in the last one. Yeah, you said that. I remember you saying about that. So that would be awesome to watch.
Grading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details.
Should check my MDF. This time I'll stay on the track and get one. I hope so anyway. Let them have a little tussle. Hopefully capitalised on the inside, use the grass a little bit. Not the best of ideas. Hajar. Oh well, I've got to get past Hajar. Yeah, 5 of 13. We've got past him, but he's got the line. He's got the line, yeah. Coming back at me. Don't take me out. Don't take me out. There you are. So we're up to 11 and clear the track now. So time to play catch up. I'll try and find the link. Max was pretty generous with donations. Well, I bet he was. Broke all previous records for donations in the race. Nice. He's probably a wonderful human being, Max. Just an aggressive driver in terms of things. Better off a track than on, yeah. We've got a gap now between the look at that little pack of racers behind us now. So now we've got to catch up. We're playing catch up. Not catch up, catch up. Grass then. Good done with not catching that, but just get into the points. Not rely on the pits to get into the points. Just need to be a bit closer. I think we've wrecked our race though.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.3 seconds.
Yeah, we are gaining them, just not enough. Not as much as I want to. Making some silly mistakes. Catching the grass a lot. Just need to get them into DRS. I wonder when the pit window is going to be open. Yeah. Oh, it's open.
Hey, well done on keeping it nice and clean out there. Good stuff. You know what they say? Consistency's half the battle, isn't it?
So we're up the leaderboard, but that's basically because people are in the pits. Busy track ahead of us. Busy track ahead of us. Come on, let's get round him. Backing off again. Don't want to smash my car up, that's the thing. Oh god, let's keep making that mistake. It's not good, is it? Oh, that one. Come on. I keep touching the grass way too much in this race. I've got the fastest lap of mine.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep
I'm
that
going
in
to try
mind
not
as you
to pit in
approach.
this lap. I'm going to actually go one lap more if I can get around this guy. Just try. Going to stay out. Oh no, we're not. We're going to go in the pit lane. Right, we're in. I was going to stay out, but obviously I've come in. So I thought it was going the right way. So a slight little accident. But we had pitted. Oh, disadvantage. We're right at the bottom. Back of the... Where are we going to come out? That's the thing.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew
So
there,
we're up
mate.
to
We're
11.
delighted with that.
Or down to 12.
Pit strategy
Probably should have
complete.
stayed out,
See
shouldn't I?
these tyres through to the end now.
Don't damage the car though. Now I just got to get round the kid. We've got 5 laps to control as many places as possible. We've got Saints. Done that one. Now we've gone to Antonelli.
Nice move. Good job.
Yeah, hot in his tail.
Okay, clear.
Look, touch the grass again. Oh, says that and he touches the grass. Around the outside of Antonelli. Got the line. So we're 9th. Okay. 9th will do me. But there's a nice queue of 3 cars right next to each other that we can try and overtake in one swoop maybe. There's one. On the outside. Ooh, DRS,
Okay,
come on,
so we're
come on,
leading
come
our
on.
teammate by...
Oh, Fred checking me, Fred. He's on me. Oh. And him.
Now.
He's trying to close that gap, the sod. Yes, round, we're up to 5th. Who'd have thought, eh? Who'd have thought we'd be up 5th from the position that we were in? We're not content with 5th. There's enough laps here to try and go a bit higher.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Yeah, I'd say we could even win this. Is that too much? I don't know how far the car is in front. As long as I don't make mistakes. I've made too many though, that's the thing. Definitely can get on the podium. I don't see why not. We got this, he says. We got this. I don't know if we have. Oh, gone wide. Let's see Verstappen. Right next door to each other. Got a good line off that one. Go on the outside. Is he going to shut that door? Around him. Nice.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Starry on his tail. Get around you. Oh, look. Around him as well. Around the outside doing hard work. So I don't think we're going to claw back 7 seconds. But we'll have a good go. Oh, grass. Not help with the grass.
Okay, keep it. Gap ahead, please.
That's what the dog was doing then. I think she's fast asleep. She's not next to me anymore. Struggling in the heat, bless her. And good. Lap 11. Team Norma. It feels like it, buddy. It feels like it. Not playing Lawnmower Simulator. Well, we're on to the curve. Maybe we can get second. Come up quite quickly, isn't he? DRS now needed. Yeah. Get DRS. And we're around him. Just think Norris is a little bit out of our range. I am trying to bring him down. He was 7 seconds. But I make too many mistakes, that's the thing. Just need him to have a really, really bad lap. Right. Oh yeah, just over 3 seconds. 2 laps to catch him. What do you reckon? I reckon it's possible. It's unlikely, but it's possible. Let's grab him. Let's go for him. Oh, he's very possible now, isn't it? Catch and put in the wall. We catch and put in the wall, put myself in the wall. Did not do that very well. Lost some time on that one. 1 point. Oh, well, no, we're still coming down. Oh, we're in second. So we're in DRS now. A lap to go. How's he pulling away? I'm using DRS. Half a second. Lost it. Lost it. Damn it. Oh well. Second it is. Pushing too hard. And then decided to play Lawnmower Simulator. Still got a lap to do it though, ain't I? Catch him. We'll try. We'll try. I'm on his tail again. Right on his tail. One lap to go.
Final lap. Push, push.
Last time I pushed, I ended up in the grass. This time, there's a little coming together. Just a nice little nudge. Takes it. Didn't push him in the wall though. He was very kind. Ooh, break. Break. Come up to win it. No, that was okay. It was different line where you raced from. Formula 2 maybe. I don't know. Oh shit! I wasn't looking. Oh, good job. It's fallen away a little bit. Been right on my tail. I did for a minute. I thought that was it. Done for. Cross the line. Nice. One again. Nice.
Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
He loves us, guys. Yes, he does. He loves us.
We got the win, and you did it cleanly. Incredible.
Win secured. Win secured.
And now with 4 race victories in a row, Crofty, it shows the power that they have, this stranglehold on the championship, and it's for the others to try and stop them before...
Yeah. So one more race to do that. Well, how many days have I got to do it?
Well, the prize in the eyes of our winner today is there for all to see.
How many days have I got to do it? One sip for Essex. Cheers, Albie. All the best for the day ahead, buddy. Well, have a wonderful day. Cheers. Yeah, I'm now officially out of tea for the day. Essex fact number 5. American presidents were rumoured to have been descendants for... Yes, a lot to answer for. Rumoured to have been descendants from Essex coming over on Mayflower. So 5 American presidents have been rumoured to be descendants from Essex. A lot to answer for. A lot to answer. Right, that is my time. My time has come. Stream is finished. We've got one more race to do on the Connoisseur. I've got 3 days to complete it, so we've got enough time on that one. But it is gone 9 o'clock. The kids are awake. Time to get on with the day ahead. I think the dog's struggling a little bit as well with the heat, so we've got to get a fan on in here. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Wish you all the best, Albie. Let's say, tag me if I'm on. You get a viewer, no problem. Let me know what you're doing, bud. Back Monday evening. Hopefully Monday morning. I still plan on keeping on with these streams first thing in the morning. So the plan is Monday morning. I'm not sure what we'll do yet, but Monday evening, Racer, Forza Horizon 5, 2030 BST. Everyone is welcome as always, but until then, have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I'll catch you later. All the best. Bye-bye. I thought that it gone on to the pause. I'm still here. This it's me thinking it gone on off screen, but it's restarted. Why is it restarted? To my brother on the phone, sorting things out, and then I'm still here. The finish screen did not work. Oh well. This time it's going to work. Let's hope so. Fingers crossed. All the best. Have a lovely day. Ta-da. Bye.